Okay, so now we want to use these rational exponents. So it's kind of like we're putting some of the ideas we learned from exponents together with these rational exponents. Okay, so they want us to simplify. That's a common direction. And they give us this expression times this expression. Well, you can see these exponents are rational exponents. Sometimes we call them fractions. Okay, but the rules of exponents still apply. So I'm multiplying, right? I'm going to take 5 times 7. That goes without saying. Those are just the coefficients. But then I wanted to go x to the 1/2 times x to the 3/4. Now you might be thinking, well, why don't I change it to radical notation like we were doing? I don't want to do that because I want to use these exponents to combine them. Remember, these are the same base. So how do I combine in multiplication if I have the same base? I have to add. So what's 1/2 plus 3/4? So remember, if you're adding fractions, you have to have a common denominator. So the common denominator in this case is going to be 4. So I'll multiply by 2, so my 1/2 will become 2/4 plus 3/4. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's going to be 5/4. Now, if you're leaving it in with a rational exponent, so generally, that kind of ran into it, but there's the answer, and I would leave it that way. 5 times 7 was 35, and then I did this addition over here and got 5/4 for the exponent, so x to the 5/4. Generally, if they start you out with rational exponents, then I would leave my answer with rational exponents. If they start you out in radical notation, then I would leave my answer in radical notation. So that's just kind of a general rule, but they didn't specify if they want this to be changed to a radical, so I would just leave it that way. Okay, now we have a division problem. Well, similar, you're going to do the 32 divided by 16. But then what's the rule for this division over here? Well, you have to subtract those exponents. So it's going to be x to the 5/3 minus 3/4. Okay, so I probably would get like extra paper or something and go over here and say, how do I subtract these? I'd need a common denominator, so I'm going to get that to be 12. So I'll multiply by 4 there and 3 there. So then that's going to give me 20 over 12 minus 9 over 12. What's 20 minus 9? 11. 11 over 12. So then I would just write my answer. Oh, I got to do this division. That's 2. X to the 11/12. And again, I would just leave my answer in that notation.